outline because my slide is very short, so it's a lot of talking. So I'm gonna give a summary of my journey in Purdue. Brief introduction. That's my full name.
Wait, what?
Jatniel. Yeah. Oh, you guys didn't know?
No.
Okay, I'm glad.
Oh, that's not the nickname Dave gave you.
What?
Jet is not the nickname Dave gave you.
No, it's my middle name.
Oh.
He calls him Neo Jut. Is the
Yeah.
real
Exactly.
My major is actuarial science with applied statistics and a management minor. Might be too much actually now that I think about it. I might have written or I can choose. But I live in West End, Tangerang. Very great place, no traffic. If you want to move.
Wait, what about shit?
Yeah. That's a lot of hashtag nomad. I am part of the actuarial science club, even though I'm not that active. I still pay the fee. Yeah. Okay, next. So why I choose Purdue? The main reason is it's cheaper than other universities for international students. Because the tuition was frozen. I think it's still frozen, right?
Yeah.
But I heard it's gonna be unfrozen.
So still frozen.
Well, yeah, that's why. And it has a good ranking for actuarial science and CS. I actually applied for CS initially. That's my first option. You don't know? Now you know. And I actually got rejected. And honestly, thank God. Actually, thank God, because I seen like my friends CS like homeworks or like I tried coding, and it feels like if I got into CS, I would have I don't know, failed a lot of class. So I'm glad that Purdue realized that I'm not fit and I got.
Wow.
And I also applied because my dad recommended me to apply to Purdue because I actually didn't apply. I applied to Purdue last because I didn't even know the name. So I'm glad my dad told me to apply there because I heard it was a good school. Oh wait, okay. I actually applied to a lot of other schools, 20 plus.
Wow.
10 in the US, some in the UK, like Amsterdam.
How about Venus?
Okay, not in Indo because it was still COVID, right? And then if I was going to university in Indo, it was gonna be online. And my dad told me don't go to college if it's online because you will miss a lot of the experience, I guess, of the college life. So that's why I applied overseas. Yeah. So what I learned in my 4 years in Purdue, this is the things that I just that came up to my head. Is time management, very important, work-life balance. You can play games, but also you should do homework and study. It's still a problem, but I think I've gotten better. Dealing with stress if you're not doing well on exams. I just learned to do better on the next one, but don't get hung up too much that you're doing bad. So you just become lazy and not go to class because oh, what's the point? I'm already doing bad. So just try to get back on your feet. How to deal with failure? I'll talk about that later. There's I'm gonna do a testimony on that. Also making friends because my first year freshman, I was in a dorm, and I felt like I was closer to non-Indos during my freshman years because I was just friends with my dorm mates. We ate together, lunch, dinner, stuff like that. I don't really see them often that much anymore, but I still do last year, but this year not really because I guess I live far away, so it's kind of hard. And do your best so you won't regret the results, because if you play around for a class and you do bad, you'll kind of regret it because you may have fun, but you cannot take back the grade that you lost unless you retake it, right? But there's time loss, so just do your best so you won't regret it. That's I think my biggest thing. And don't underestimate classes. I underestimated class and I did very bad. I'll talk about that later on. Okay, how Jesus influenced my life. I think because we're far away from our parents and like in another country. There's like a lot of temptations, and I think like Jesus is like the foundation of like that tells me what not to do. Because in college in America, there's like a lot of temptations. You know, like drugs, alcohol, whatever.
Alcohol,
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah. So I think you have to have like Jesus as your like foundation to like so you can remember to do what's right. And this is a quote that I like. It's not like in the Bible, but I think there's like some verse related to it. Like, do your best and let God do the rest. I think one quote that's similar is like Colossians 3 verse 24. Wait, let me search the verse. Is it
Colossians.
Colossians, yeah. Okay, my Wi-Fi's not working. But it's related to that. So there was a class that I took. It's called Stat 250, and it was supposed to be like not a hard class because it's only 2 credits. And I took a stat class before called Stat 416, and it's supposedly like the main class, and then you take Stat 250 to like prepare yourself for like an exam, right? So I took Stat 416 and I passed, but when I took Stat 250, I underestimated it because I thought like it's only like it's basically like I thought it's like the same class again, but easier. So I underestimated it, and I didn't like study that hard, and I actually failed the class. So that's what I meant by not underestimating, and I failed it. But next semester I took it again and I passed. Like got a B plus, which is not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. So what I want to say is, Psalms 37 verse 24. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. So even though I stumbled and I failed, I took the class again, and I passed with a I think pretty good grade. So I think that's one of the lessons learned. Like never underestimate a class, because if you do, then like no matter how easy it is, then you will do bad. Okay, some tips for the not seniors.
How about Hagen?
Yeah.
Full
I
senior.
mean, you're already making money, so you're doing good.
Retirement.
You already got a job, right? So the tip is do something during your summer break, be it research or like summer class. I took like Calc 3 during like my first summer with like AD, and we got an A.
Yeah.
So well, I got a story about that actually. So, like, I took Calc 1 during my freshman and I got like a C, maybe a C plus, I forgot. And then like I took Calc 2 with AD, it was like a B, and I took Calc 3 was like an A. So just keep going. Just keep moving forward. Yes. Well, we don't talk about linear algebra, but all that matters is for Calc. I keep moving forward. Yeah. Okay. And join the club and be active. Like I said, I joined the actual science club, and I was active in the beginning, but like as things progressed, I don't know. My friends graduated, so like I have less friends there. So I just got less active. But you should definitely join the club and be active. And also find a community. I think like Carl did a great job, even though he's not here. Like he found his like church community, right, the A2F. So good for him. Like if LCB is your community, then that's good. But if you also need another one like Carl, then find another community to help you. Because in LCB you only meet once a week. So find like another group of friends or community to help you during the week. Okay, some words of encouragement. Don't underestimate yourself. I think you guys are capable of more than you think if you try. But just try. You have to try it first. And it's okay not to fail, and it's okay to fail or not do good, like I said, because I failed the class, but I recovered and I did pass the class. And even if your first exam is like not good, you can still recover because you know there's like multiple exams usually. If not, then do well in your homework. And for you who is still questioning on what major you want to go to, or like if this major is right for you, or like how am I gonna get work or internship, I think I'm talking to myself also because it's okay not to have it all figured out, but just keep going. Because like I was saying, he's still searching for internships and it's hard. Searching for jobs is hard. I think even like T Grace is searching for everything. So just keep going. I think so. Yeah. Thank you. I put a cute picture because we're gonna eat.
Yeah.
That's my